This year, I feel very unbeatable. So, like, you know what I'm saying? That's an open challenge. We love open challenges in wrestling. That's an open challenge to anyone in the wrestling community. If you want that FIFA smoke and your system will work, unlike me and Woods,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you just let me know.
Welcome to Up, Up, Down, Down. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very, very special day because we've had many people on the channel through the course of the history of what we've been doing here. But today we have a person, a man who is a supreme athlete, a man who in multiple sports has been a juggernaut, a monster, and just run through people to show his dominance. And now he is in NXT doing the same thing as a part of the Hit Row. We have Top Dollar.
Who hotter than Top Dollar?
Not nada.
I love it.
It's so good. It's so good. So like I was saying before we were on, so everybody on the channel has a nickname. So do you have a nickname that you would like to be called?
You can call me Frankie Baby. The ladies say you make me crazy.
All right, we got Frankie Baby on Up, Up, Down, Down for the first time. Now,
well, yes, technically with you. I actually came on one time to playing Mario Kart with like Damo and Brennan and Vink, and I beat the draws off.
That was when we had Up, Up, Down, Down, South.
Yes.
We're doing that. I was doing
PC Down, Down, yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try this again. We're trying to connect to each other because he reached out to me. Wait, what was it? Well, Frankie Baby reached out to me and he said, "Hey, you know, I play FIFA." I said, "Oh, that's cool. A lot of people play FIFA." He said, No. I play FIFA. Can you tell them what your FIFA stats are?"
I play Pro Clubs, which is its own like unique version of FIFA. So like regular FIFA, how we gonna play, it's like I control a team, you control a team. But Pro Clubs is I control one person on the field and my homeboys control another person on the field. And we can have a full 11 where everybody's playing their own gig, right? And our team is number 69 out of 200,000 clubs in the world.
What?
We got 3 Division I titles this year. We take it pretty serious, man. We have monthly Player of the Month awards where we send out trophies. Hold on, I can show you. Hold on.
Please.
This is the Golden Boot. Last year, I led my team in goals. So I got a Golden Boot trophy. You know, we take it pretty serious. No, hold on, I got this right here. This is my MVP trophy from last year. You know, most valuable player. So you know, we take it pretty serious. You know, we have a bunch of different guys, and the guys on the team, they range from guys that play within the NFL, guys that are still in the NFL. My dog, rappers, politicians, homeboys from around the way. I'm going to end him. Give me 10 seconds.
You go ahead. You do what you gotta do.
But yeah, man. So like, FIFA is our game. We do like a monthly, every 2 months we do like a tournament within the club. And like Stephon Smith is a referee at NXT. He is on the club as well. The all-time cup winner. He's won more cups than anybody. Oki's the defending champ. So, you know, we got a lot going on. You know, it's going to be a big game.
So does the team get on and watch when these are going down? Oh my
So, like, we stream, but realistically, like, we just stream for each other. You know what I'm saying? So, like, eventually, with the help of Up, Up, Down, Down.
You know I got you.
I'll be able to stream these games and these tournaments and whatnot for the channel. But really, we just stream for each other. And it's, like, funny because, like, there's, like, storylines that go into it and, like, there's rivalries that build. Because the same, like, I always make it to the knockout stage, and a lot of the same people always do, and then every once in a while somebody who doesn't make it makes it far, and we're like, oh, it's the underdog. So it's a lot of fun, man, for some grown men to act like children and pretend that we're actually in the process. This is a true story. So this is the first year we ever won a D1 title. We've had a team for 5 years. D1 titles are hard, okay? Yeah. So we decided that because after we put all the work in, we're getting rings. All right. So we're getting world champion rings that we'll have at our ring ceremony, which will be in February. So it's it's gonna be a good time.
Yes. See, that's what it's supposed to be. This is an outlet. It's bringing people together. It's something you could do with your friends. I love this.
Yeah, it's great, man. And we have a blast doing it, man. The cool thing to me is that I'm a wrestling mark. Like, I've been a New Day fan since y'all was supposed to be preachers, you know what I'm saying? So
appreciate it, man.
Going back that far, you know what I'm saying? This is a custom Booty-O's hat. You know
I was gonna say, where did you get that?
This logo is one of the logos you can get at Lids. I've been a wrestling fan my whole life, but I've been a soccer fan my whole life as well. And when I was in the NFL, a lot of people spend their money on jewelry or cars. I spend my money going to Europe to watch soccer. So I've seen Real Madrid in Madrid. I've seen Bayern Munich in Munich. I've seen Roma in Rome. I've seen AC Milan in Milan. I've seen Tottenham in England. I've done that. That's why these flags back here, these scarves, they're from the games. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. Soccer's my jam.
That's sick, dude. We were in Madrid the night of a Real Madrid game, and so we got to the show and looked around the crowd. I said, "What's going on?" They said, "Oh, there's a game." I said, "Well, why are we here tonight?" The game was 3 blocks away, and you can hear the game in the building while we're wrestling. But somebody came and they gave me a Madrid scarf, and I was so excited. And as we left, people are honking horns and everybody's excited. It was so cool to have that energy. And it's wild to me. Again, like we were talking before, so in the States, baseball is big, football is probably I feel our biggest thing as a country get excited for. But seeing how crazy and wild people were getting at this last World Cup, with England, oh, it's coming home, all that stuff. How are we not in that?
We're not.
We use the metric system. Now we don't play soccer.
Sadly, we just can't relate because our best athletes play basketball and football. Yeah. That's the truth. If Reggie Bush was a soccer player his whole life, we'd be a world-class team. If Calvin Johnson was a soccer player his whole life, or Allen Iverson was a soccer player his whole life, we'd be a world-class team. That's the level of athletes that we produce. For the longest time, we've always had the athletes to compete with other teams, but we don't have the class to actually beat them when it matters. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So finally, we're starting to get some of those players that actually have a little class. So, I think we're probably 8 years, not this World Cup coming up, not the next one, but the one after that when Pulisic is the old vet and, you got guys like DK that are the old vets that are young players making a lot of plays right now. When they're the old vets, we'll have our golden generation and we might actually still win the World Cups. You never know.
If we do, I'll lose it because I feel so I live in Atlanta and our Atlanta team is nasty.
Oh, Atlanta United's great.
Oh God, our stadium is gorgeous. It's so dope because again, like I said, I didn't grow up playing soccer, really watching it. My oldest son, he's 4 and he just got done doing soccer this past year, and just watching them play because obviously little kids, he doesn't know how to run around use his body like that, and they're scared to bump into each other. But watching them progress for that 4 months, starting to get it a little bit. And I'm like, man, if he kept doing this, could he play soccer for real? And it's not something that I've ever really thought about because it's just not what we really push here in the States.
And the thing is that I played soccer as a kid, so I fell in love with soccer after the '98 World Cup because I was already playing soccer. Because back then, to play football, you had to be a certain weight. It didn't matter your age. So the weight that I was when I was 5 years old, I had to play with 10-year-olds.
Oh yeah, so we call it pound ball where I'm from.
Yeah. Yep, so my dad was like, "That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna have you out here with people 5 years older than you." So instead, I played soccer till I was 12, and I really fell in love with the game after the '98 World Cup. I was 8 years old, and Thierry Henry in France won the World Cup. And Thierry Henry, before then, I played soccer, but I was the only black dude kid on my team. You know what I'm saying? So I saw France and Thierry Henry was the best player on the team, and he was a black kid, and they won the World Cup, and I was like, oh, I love this guy. So I found out he played for Arsenal, and now that's why Arsenal is my favorite team still to this to this day. And to this day, Deontay Wilder. And and the craziest part to me is that people think I'm crazy because when I was in the NFL, people were like, "Oh, what's your favorite sport?" And I'd say soccer. They'd be like, "But you play in the NFL." I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm just good at football."
Yeah, I'm
bro.
just
Like,
making money. This is my side gig.
You know what I'm saying? I played football to support my soccer addiction. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 100%. That's why I have a bunch of arcade machines on the other side of my basement, because I'm wrestling to support this. Okay, so we can get this game started. We're playing FIFA. Did you get this invite, or did I try to
I'm
do
about
it?
to send it to you.
Okay. All right, let's see. Please work this time. No longer available? Why? How?
It's unfortunate. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's try this. Boom. Invite.
Don't mind me. French fries really make my mind work better.
What kind of French fries are you eating though? Because there's rankings, there's tiers of French fries.
There's these thick ass French fries that I get from this acai bowl place. You wouldn't think that an acai bowl place would have good French fries,
No.
but au contraire, they absolutely do.
That's where it's at. All right, I sent it, so maybe.
Let's see. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Dang, it's not letting us be great.
Matter of fact, we'll just tell them the truth. It wouldn't let us connect, so the computer's just gonna play, so you can see FIFA in the background while we are talking. Because that's the best we can do right now. For the people who aren't privy to your history, myself included, I don't know a lot of the stuff that's gone on to get you to this point. Can you give us a quick run through of the life that you've had up to here?
So I grew up in Maryland. I'm from right outside Baltimore in a hood named Pioneer City. I was always good at sports, and I knew that sports would be my way out. And so I went to the University of Maryland on football scholarship. I played there for 4 years, ended up making it to the NFL, played in the NFL for almost 6 years. And then, I was still training to stay in the NFL while I was a free agent. And my buddy, Mike Busey, had a wrestling show at one of his parties. And he knows I'm a big wrestling fan, have been my whole life. So he's like, "Hey man, come be part of the show." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, great." In my mind, I'm still training, to get back in the NFL.
Yeah.
And I go out and I have a squash match, and then I'm in a battle royal at the end of the show, right? So then I go back to the curtain, and there's these two guys, a tag team named Brothers in Arms. They were like, "Man, so where's your home promotion, man?" I'm like, "Nah, this is my first time ever, doing it." They're like, "Oh, so where'd you train at?" I was like, "I ain't never trained, bro. This is just, I love wrestling. I pretty much know how it's supposed to look. Like, I've always loved it." And then they're like, "Wait, so you've never trained? You've never had a match before?" I was like, "Nah." They were like, "I don't want to tell you what to do because clearly you got the NFL thing going for you, but you need to get into wrestling school and you need to really actually try and do this, right?" So I'm like, damn, like I'm killing myself to try to get back in the NFL when my whole life I wanted to be in WWE anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what? I know I can get a tryout. Be coming from the NFL, you know how this business works. If you're a professional athlete and you want to try out, you get one. So
you're right.
So I end up getting a tryout. I start training in my first match was in October 2018. I start training November 2018. I get a tryout April 2019, and I'm signed January 2020. And then,
there you go.
I'm working. Even when I was working on the Indies before I got signed, my crew was called The Row, and it was a rap conglomerate, but I was the only person that rapped and wrestled in it. Everybody else was either a rapper or a wrestler, but it still worked. I came to NXT, and originally I wanted to do the crew with Swerve and Leo Rush. Leo got released. Swerve was doing like a mad scientist gimmick, so I was like, maybe I should just focus on myself. Lo and behold, Ryan Katz, one of the creative guys, says, "Brianna raps, and Tahuti's a good worker, and y'all should work together." So then the three of us started working, and for like a year, we were doing backstage promos and vignettes and having tag team matches and all types of stuff. And then in the process, I get the WWE's Most Wanted Treasures gig to host the TV show.
And the Lost Treasures gig is where they're going around finding all of the different wrestling memorabilia from different places.
Yeah, so like I get that gig. People think that WWE handpicked me because I'm the NFL guy and all that. What actually happened was my homeboy, who I did the plays with in high school, is an actor in Hollywood, and he's friends with one of the producers. and they're talking, and she goes, "Oh, I'm doing this thing with WWE," and he says, "Oh, you should check out my boy. He just signed with WWE." And then 2 months later, I get the gig. You know what I'm saying? So like, so we're going around and we're doing the show, and the show's great. And then the show debuts, and 2 days after the show debuts, you know, Hunter comes up to me and Swerve and says, "Hey, would you have a problem with Swerve, you know, being part of the crew?" And I was like, "No, that's great. Swerve raps." And he don't know that in my mind, Swerve was going to be in it when I first got here anyway.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, this is great. So then lo and behold, he's already doing the storyline with Leon Ruff, which ends up with me catching him off the ladder and giving him my finish on the barricade, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's working. It's working. All hero stuff is nothing but success over there. Y'all are absolutely crushing it, and it's just cool to see it come together. Because obviously, like I've been in that situation of trying to like put a group together, and it's stressful, and you don't know what's going to be from day to day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what's going on in the show, and you're trying to do all this outside stuff too. So going through the NFL, being an athlete all your life, coming to WWE. What role did video games play a role throughout your whole life, or is this something that you just recently picked up as an adult? Were you playing games constantly before?
I've always played video games, going back to Sega Genesis. I was a big Sonic guy. I always liked Mortal Kombat 2. When I was growing up, really, I'm about to score a goal in my game. Goal! I'm nice. Anyway, so every video game that I could play, I would play, whether it be, you know, the old wrestling video games or sports games, Madden. I love video games my whole life. And video games really, I genuinely think, are the reason that I was able to do so well in college, because rather than going out and partying every night, you know, a lot of times I would just chill in my room and play video games. And also, I would like to personally thank Xbox for saving me so much money on dates, because when Netflix first came out on the Xbox, you gotta understand the amount of money I saved on dates from having girls come over just to watch Netflix. We love to see it.
So you know why we got a whole slew of movies right here on this console.
Yeah. You know
okay.
what my go-to was, though? Let's see if you appreciate it.
Okay.
Blank Man.
Blank Man's incredible. Blank Man and what was it? And the other guy, but what Meteor Man? Blank
Great.
Man, Meteor Man. I can't tell you how many times me, Kofi, and you have talked about getting Blank Man, Meteor Man, and the other guy gear for WrestleMania. But the issue is that their costumes are so trash, people would think that we phoned it in. It's like, no, these are accurate. This is a bath towel and dishwashing gloves. Like, what are you talking about? Meteor Man, Meteor Man, I'm scared to fly. I'm gonna go just low to the ground. Like, come on, what a movie.
And the good thing is, none of the girls had ever seen this movie. So it was good. It's always good to put on a movie they've never seen. You know what I'm saying?
So, oh my God, he's so cultured. This is great.
Shout out Damon Wayans.
Yeah. The Wayans family's incredible. I don't know how that woman cranked out so many talented children is wild to me.
Bro, even their daughters.
Yes. And all of them just running in living color. Like, this is incredible. People don't give living color enough clout. Got the Wayans, Jim Carrey, Jennifer Lopez. Like,
hits.
Are you
hits? Like,
serious?
So many stars were on that show, man. So many stars.
But you said you rap too. So how long you been rapping?
I've been rapping since I was 12 years old. I have 2 albums that I put out over the last 4 years while I was still in the NFL. Sorry, I've been on tour twice. I have songs with 3 Black and Rico Nasty, both major artists. Like, when people talk about, you know, oh, it's a gimmick, oh, he's a wrestler, rapper, oh, it's a gimmick. Nah, bro, I've been on tour. Like, yeah. I've made money with my music. This is a real, you know what I'm saying? This is not a gimmick. This ain't a joke. Like, John Cena has bars. Don't get me wrong, but John Cena, West Newbury is not the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when he comes out with these chains and the Kango hats and the throwback jerseys, like, it worked because people were like, that's not you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not you. But he's good at it. So everybody was like, all right, well, respect. You're nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing is that like I get compared to John Cena and R-Truth all the time. And it's like, I think that they're two of the best to ever do it. So like if you're gonna be compared with somebody,
you may as well be compared to them. You know. What I'm sensing though is it sounds like you're talking yourself into some sort of rap battle situation.
Oh,
these men.
Oh yes. I mean that's
all URL.
My dream is to work a feud with John Cena leading up to WrestleMania, because the amount of rap battles and music videos and all those different things that we could do leading up to that, and I'll do the job. I don't need to beat John Cena. I don't care if I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do it. I'm not above that. You know what I'm saying?
It's content. But also, shout out R-Truth. I think if his album's not already out, he's working on something and it's dropping. He's got Endurance. So there's a lot of people who are doing a lot of things, but it sounds like you're doing a lot of things. And a lot of times I feel like the bigger people have this idea like, oh, he's just a big guy who just comes in the ring and kind of, I'm a giant. It's like, no, like there's a lot of people with your size who are extremely skilled in way more things than just wrestling, who also enjoy video games, these things that back in the day people were scared, oh, they're gonna rot your brain, you're not gonna be able to get anything out of this. You're 69th in the world out of, you said like 200,000 teams
in the world, Craig, not just the city, the world.
Yeah, that's more than a couch king. That's like actual clout, because they fly people to play these games now and represent these teams for real, for money.
And I'll be the first one to let you know, I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 98. I ain't get like world class good till like FIFA 16, like 5 years ago. And then the last couple of years, I've really been on my D. You know what I'm saying? So like this year, I feel very unbeatable. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's an open challenge. We love open challenges in wrestling. That's an open challenge to anyone in the wrestling community. If you want that FIFA smoke and your system will work, unlike me and Woods,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you just let me know.
We all heard it here first. Make sure you hit him on Twitter with that open challenge. What team is your go-to when you're playing?
Honestly, like when I play, like I play in all these tournaments with the team, like I said. So like I play with a lot of different teams. So I really pick my team based on the matchup that I get. But if I have to pick a team to start with, I'll probably just go with my favorite team, Arsenal, because it's a good enough team that I can win any game, but it's not so good that everybody's like, oh, you're cheating if you play with PSG or, you know. So, like, I play with Arsenal. They got some pace, you know what I'm saying? They got some skill. They got some finishers. I can make it do what it do when I got Arsenal. You know, so that's what I do.
All right, well, man, this has been great. I gotta run and go take care of the kids. I hear them run around upstairs. But thank you so much for being on. Sorry our PlayStations wouldn't work. They wouldn't talk to each other.
And this is why I play on Xbox. You see what I'm saying? We would not have had this issue on the box. You know what I'm saying?
We'll connect on Xbox next time. But where can they find you on socials?
You can follow me on all social media: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, at AJ Francis 410. That's AJ Francis, my name, 410, my hood.
And ladies and gentlemen, as you know, because I feel it too, we have literally only scratched the surface of Frankie Baby. He's got a lot more going on and a lot more details, so make sure you're checking him out, like he said, on his socials. And we're definitely going to have you back on again. Hopefully, we get a little FIFA tournament going on. We can find you some competition.
Let's do that. I want the FIFA smoke from anybody on the roster that wants to give it. I want it.
This is how we're going to get you debuted on the main roster. We're going to bring you up to the FIFA tournament first.
Please. I hope I get drafted when they do the draft just to play FIFA in the back.
Yes. I'm just going to be in the office. Hey, man, you know, I know that there's a lot going on in the show tonight, but I need him. I need him for this tournament, so just go ahead, call him. Go ahead, call him up.
And we all know, anybody that pays any type of attention to knows that the real moneymaker, I was talking about facing with John Cena, but the real moneymaker It's Hero versus the New Day. Everybody knows that.
I mean, it's always good to reach for the stars and test yourself, you know, because when you get brought back down to earth, then you can tell everybody how it was. Let them know what the trip was like.
When that happens, y'all can sign this for me and I can sell it and make it profit. I mean, it'll be on season 2 of Most Wanted Shirt.
I just want to be in one of your music videos, you know, with the red Solo cup. Just
please, double cup. You know what I'm saying? You from Atlanta, you know.
Yeah, of course. We stay lit down here. But appreciate you having on. Appreciate you being on. This was great. We're definitely gonna have you on again. We know you loved him, so like I said before, follow him on socials and check him out on FIFA. He's playing on the Xbox.
No doubt, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah, of course. So make sure y'all always and forever keep it tight.